Benefit is the king of all, or the queen. Let's call her a queen. Hey guys, so today's video is going to be my makeup collection if I wasn't a YouTuber. So this is now my full-time job. I'm also a makeup artist, so I have a lot of things in my collection that I probably wouldn't normally have if I was just like a normal person that liked makeup and that's it. So I just thought it would be so much fun to talk through all the stuff that I would keep in my makeup collection, even though I wasn't doing like this job. I've seen a few people do this. I'll link them down below because I don't remember like off the top of my head who's done it. I believe Samantha March has done it. I don't know who exactly came up with this. I think Juicy Jazz did it too, and I've been so into her videos lately. If you don't know who she is, you're crazy because she's almost at 1 million subscribers. But I've been following her for a long time. I just haven't gotten into her videos until recently, like super into them. Like I binge watch them and I also watch her vlog channel. Anyway, besides the point, but I just thought it would be fun to sit down and talk to you about the makeup that I would keep and also apply it to my face. I'm going to try to do a high-end option as well as a drugstore option just so people have options, because I probably would be that way anyway. I would probably still have a crazy makeup collection because I kind of did even before I started doing YouTube. Anyway, before I get into this video, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified every single time I upload a new video. Although I do upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday now, I've decided to start uploading in the morning, not at night. I would also love for you to head over to my Instagram and to follow me there, show me some love there. I was in Instagram jail for a week. I could not like, comment, or post or anything because Instagram said I was liking too many comments too fast. I think I was responding to my comments too fast, so they blocked me. It was lovely. But anyway, let's get into this video. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of go in order, obviously, of the way I do my makeup. Anyway, I've been using a brow pomade in the recent year or two, but I think if I wasn't doing like YouTube and taking makeup seriously, I would probably just use a pencil, and I have two options. I really like the Benefit Precisely My Brow. I have two shades right here. I have 3.5 and 4. I feel like 4 is a little too dark for me and 3.5 is a little too light. I believe they have a 3.75 now, which is amazing. It would probably work really well for me right now. I would also really like the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. This is in the shade Soft Brown. I actually haven't used this in a hot minute, so I think I'm gonna use this one today. If I had to choose between one and the other, I would probably choose the Brow Wiz because it's been my tried and true for so long. This is what I first started doing my brows with when I started like taking my brows seriously. But I think if I wasn't doing YouTube, I would probably just fill my brows in the most basic way. I'm gonna do a very normal everyday makeup tutorial, or it's not even gonna be a tutorial. I'm not gonna really talk about what I'm doing. I definitely forgot what it's like to have natural looking brows, but this is probably what I would do like every single day. My brows are microbladed, so I don't need to do much to my brows anyway, but I do like to set them anyway. And if I had to choose between one of these two, which are also my favorite, Benefit is the king of all, or the queen, let's call her a queen, the queen of all brow products and mascaras. I'm going to talk to you about some mascaras later on, but if I had to choose between the 3D brow tones and the 24-hour brow setter, I would choose the 24-hour brow setter. The brow tones have pigment in them, and I just honestly on a daily basis probably wouldn't use another brow gel that has color in it, but this is clear and it really does set your brows nicely and it makes your brows last all day, so I definitely recommend them. And that's pretty much all I would do for my brows. Moving on to the eyes, I'm gonna prime my lids. Between the P.LOUISE Base and the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer, I would probably choose the P.LOUISE. I really like this formula a lot. I always blend it in with concealer though, so either way, like I would use concealer. I honestly don't know why I haven't put my hair up. Oof. Also, my coffee's getting warm, so gotta finish that up. By the way, this coffee is bomb. This is La Colombe coffee. I got it at the grocery store. It's only 90 calories, which is actually amazing, and it actually equals 1.5 cups of coffee. It's super foamy and delicious, and it doesn't taste too sweet or too not sweet. Oh my gosh, I love it. In terms of palettes that I would own, it would probably be between Morphe and Colourpop because the price point is there. Also, I want to mention, I don't have it with me, but definitely I would own the Anastasia Beverly Hills, either the Soft Glam palette or the Modern Renaissance. Those are great everyday palettes, and I feel like that's like the vibe I would go toward. But I also really have been loving this one from Colourpop. This is the Orangey Glad. Look at the colors in here. It's like absolutely stunning. This is totally an everyday palette. I would definitely own this one because of the price point as well. But today I'm going to be using the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette because I haven't used it in a while, and I feel like this is a palette I would own even if I wasn't doing YouTube, just because of the versatility. Like it has a bunch of really nice colors down here that you could use to make a nice pop of color or whatever you might want to do. So I'm gonna do a nice neutral everyday look, I think, and yeah, let's do this. All right, I'm gonna take Perfectionist as my transition shade. My brush is stained purple. That says a lot about me, right? Like, I like purple eyeshadow. So this is gonna be my transition shade. I'm gonna take this and blend it. Now I'm just gonna deepen the outer corner. What color do I want to take? I'll just take Homebody, I guess, and just deepen the outer corner. This is probably what I would do on a daily basis, unless it was like a special occasion, then I'd probably go all out. But I'm gonna take this in the outer corner and blend it into my crease just to deepen it. And then I'm gonna take a little bit more of the transition shade and just blend the two together. And for a lid shade, I'm gonna take Get Ready With Me, or GRWM. I'm not even gonna cut my crease because I probably wouldn't, again, unless it was a special occasion. I also probably wouldn't put a shimmer shade on my lid. I would just put like a nice light matte shade or something. I don't think I've ever used this shade and it's so pretty, and that's one of the reasons I wanted to use it today. I'm gonna take a little bit more of the other shade, the outer corner shade. In terms of primer that I would use for my face, because I'm moving on to my face now, there's only one primer that comes to mind, and that is the Tatcha, the Silk Canvas, either the regular, the original, or the liquid. The liquid's closer to me, so I'm just gonna use that one, but they're essentially the same thing. I know that I would splurge, this would be the one item I splurge on because I have such horrible texture and I've always struggled with that. So I know that that's something that I would definitely splurge on to make my foundation look nice and smooth. This blurs out all of the pores, makes your skin super smooth, so I definitely would buy this even if I wasn't doing YouTube. Foundation was really hard for me to choose, so I have 4. I'm gonna start with the higher end ones. Actually, I'm gonna start with the drugstore ones. I really like the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. This is probably a foundation I would own if I was on YouTube, but I'm almost out of this. Honestly, I'm not gonna use this one today. I still have a little bit left. I probably could get like a few more uses out of it. I've bought this time and time again. I even use it sometimes as concealer because it says conceal and define. I don't know. It's really good. It gives you a nice natural finish, as in it's not too dewy or too matte. Like, it's the perfect in between. So it works for a lot of people and it's a great price point. I also really have been loving lately, this is a newer favorite of mine. This is the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Foundation. I have a whole entire dedicated review. I'll leave it up in the card so you can go watch it. It is such a great foundation. Definitely would own this if I wasn't doing YouTube as well. I know that I would be a person that owns a bunch of foundations. I would have a huge makeup collection even if I wasn't doing YouTube because I love makeup so much. The higher end ones that I would have are the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. This would be on days where I really want that extra glow. This is a very glowy, obviously, luminous foundation. It's very nice. I love it. The price point is a little more expensive. Obviously, Anastasia Beverly Hills is quite pricey, but I really like this and I would definitely own it. But the one I'm going to use today is my all-time favorite foundation. I haven't used this one in a while, so I was like, I gotta use it today. This is the Dose of Colors foundation. This is the Meet Your Hue foundation. I absolutely love this foundation. I did a whole entire dedicated review when it came out, like more than a year ago at this point, and I love the foundation. It is so interesting to me that I like it. It claims to be a full coverage matte foundation, but honestly, I don't see it as matte. I see it more as demi matte or even satin. Again, it's a nice in between. I feel like these are dupes for each other. Obviously, this is a much higher price point, but I think it's definitely worth it. And honestly, I would own the sponge even if I wasn't on YouTube as well. I love the sponge so much. I honestly love it more than any other sponge I've ever tried, and that's saying something because I love the Joan & Co sponges, which I obviously still do, but I don't know. This one's just like, it holds a special place in my heart. This is the shade 111, which is going to be a little dark on me. I'm just going to blend it down my neck and we're not going to talk about it, okay? I haven't used this in so long. Like, oh my gosh, am I running out? I will cry. I'll have to get another one. I like a full coverage foundation on a daily basis. I would probably just do like one layer and not like build it up. But this, I mean, it gives you a really nice coverage even with just one layer. For concealer, I have 2 here, and unfortunately none of them are drugstore because I just have not found the perfect drugstore concealer. Let me know if you have. First one is the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue concealer. It is a really nice concealer. It has a really similar finish to the foundation and it goes really well with the foundation, but my favorite concealer of all time, and it's never going to change I don't think, is the Tarte Shape Tape. I have ordered this concealer the most out of anything in my collection, and I just know that if I was not doing YouTube and I wasn't a makeup artist, I would still use this concealer. This is the shade Light 20B. It gives a really great coverage. I don't know why some people don't like it. It gives great coverage without creasing. It doesn't look cakey under the eyes, and it brightens up under the eyes like the perfect amount. I absolutely love this concealer. To set that though, I would probably invest in this as well because this is such a nice powder. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder. This is such a mouthful. But I also really like the Fenty Beauty Loose Setting Powder. So I would probably own both of these in my collection just to have one loose setting powder and one, you know, regular setting powder. But I've been really enjoying just setting my under eyes and my concealer, I guess, with a pressed powder over a loose powder lately, if I do that at all. Honestly, I have not set my under eyes in a very long time because sometimes they just look a little too cakey when I do that, and the concealer just looks, I just like a more luminous like glow in my concealer. But I've been having to do that because summer is hot, and like honestly I need to set everything in order for it to stay all day. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do my under eyes real quick. I think I would like to do a little pop of color. I'm gonna use this shade on my lower lash line because I think it's so pretty. It has a nice sparkle and it's gonna match my outfit, and I just really like doing that. Just putting a nice little pop of color on my lower lash line to just accentuate my outfit and make it all cute and stuff. God, I love that. Oh, you know, I did forget about this. If I had to choose one liquid liner, it would be the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid liner. I honestly don't really use a regular pencil liner all that much, but if I did, I would definitely pick up a bunch of the Colourpop liners because those are really good formula. Like, for the lip liners, you're gonna see I don't really want to do eyeliner, but I just thought I would mention that. I think it's a good formula and it's lasted me forever. I've had it for over a year and it's still going strong. Like, I could still do a really nice swing with it. It's not even drying out, it's not clumpy, it's nothing. It's amazing and I absolutely love that liner. In terms of bronzer, I definitely say the Thrive Cosmetics bronzer in the shade Rhea is like a beautiful contour shade. A drugstore alternative is the e.l.f. bronzer. I think it's the primer infused bronzer. I could be wrong, but I have it in storage and obviously I don't have it with me, so I can't use it. But I would definitely have both of those in my collection, just like to have a drugstore option and a high-end option. Sorry, the dog is barking. There's nothing I can do about it because I want to continue. I really love how smooth this bronzer looks on the skin. It's a really perfect contour shade and I like the price point, which is why I would probably have it in my collection. In terms of blush though, I do have one higher end blush, but I can't find it for some reason, even though I know I have it here and not in storage. But the Buxom primer infused blushes are so nice. They're one of my favorite formulas. I only have one. I think it's in the shade Dolly. Great drugstore alternative besides the e.l.f. primer infused blushes are the Burt's Bees blushes. I have 3 shades right here, and if I had to choose like one of them, I would probably say Toasted Cinnamon would be my everyday shade. It's very neutral. It's a very neutral shade. I feel like it would go with a lot of looks. I just absolutely love the way it looks on my skin. It's a great formula and it blends out super easily, and it's really pigmented but like easy to blend out, so it's great. Now, I do like to set my face before going in with highlighter, usually on a daily basis. So honestly, if I was not on YouTube, I would definitely own these two. This one's from Morphe. I would own the original. This is the Jeffree Star formula, but I don't think they're gonna sell this anymore. Besides the point, I'm almost out of this. So I really did like the scent, and I do love that mist. Like, the original is amazing, that one's amazing. They didn't change the formula for Jeffree. The one I'm going to use today is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I would definitely own this even if I wasn't on YouTube. It is such a great setting spray. It really makes your makeup last all day. It gives you a nice like set look. It's not like glowy, but it's also not matte. Obviously, it's like right in the middle. It's perfect. It's a perfect everyday finish. I just think going in with setting spray before highlighter makes it pop even more. So let me quickly go into the highlighter. This is the Benefit Cookie highlighter. I would definitely own this. This is like my favorite highlighter of all time. What I love about it is it is a nice everyday highlighter, but you can also get a little carried away. The other highlighter that I know I would own, the highlighter formula, maybe not the specific highlighter, even though it's a great highlighter, don't get me wrong. This is from Ofra Cosmetics, but this has a mixture of 2 of their iconic highlighters. When you put them together, it's really pretty. But either way, the formula of Ofra highlighters is absolutely amazing. It's very similar to the Benefit one that I just put on my face. All right, lip products are my craziness. All right, that's just the way it is. So I've got quite a few lip pencils that I would probably own even if I was on YouTube. Let me grab them. This is the NYX lip liner in the shade Nude Truffle. I think this is a great everyday lip liner. It's a little darker than what I would use on a daily basis, but I mean, I would still use it every day. I've also got the Colourpop. This is the Lippy pencil in the shade Ripa. This was limited edition. Great quality though. Like, this is a good everyday shade, but I don't think they sell this anymore, but I'm sure they have other great everyday shades. But the formula is amazing. It's a lot more creamy than a normal lip pencil, obviously. So if you don't like that kind of thing, then you probably won't like this lip liner, but I absolutely love it. But my favorite lip liner of all time, besides now the Pat McGrath one, this one's the Bobbi Brown lip pencil in the shade Cocoa. It is another great everyday lip liner. But this is the one that I'm going to use today. This is the one that I would definitely own. Like I said, lip products are like my thing, so I have a lot of lipsticks to talk about as well. A lip product that I know that I would own for sure are the Colourpop lippy sticks. This one's in the shade Aquarius. This is my perfect everyday shade, and I absolutely love it. I just bought a second one. This is like the second one that I own, or maybe even the third, to be honest. It is a beautiful everyday. I think I might use this one today, but I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna talk about some other ones. Another formula that I really love is the Ofra liquid lipstick formula. It's amazing. This one's in the shade Story. This is the Samantha March collection with Ofra as well, and this one's just a little bit darker than Aquarius, but it's a liquid lipstick formula, so it's gonna dry matte. The Aquarius is a cream formula. It doesn't dry matte, but the lippy sticks come in all kinds of formulas. They have matte as well. Another formula that I really like though as well is the Fenty Beauty formula. This one's the shade Unbuttoned. This is another great everyday nude. If I could choose one from the Fenty Beauty line, I would probably get, did I have it in front of me? I can't find it, but it's the red shade, and I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head as well, but it is the most iconic red that you could ever own. I think everyone needs like a really true red lipstick in their collection, and the one from Fenty Beauty is the one that I would own if I wasn't on YouTube, just to have a red lipstick in my collection, definitely. Oh, another formula that I really like is the NARS. This is the NARS Power Matte Lip Pigment in the shade Get It On. This is a great everyday nude. You know what? This is the one I'm going to use. All these shades look so similar. It's ridiculous. What I love about this particular formula is that it's so lightweight and comfortable on the lips. Like, you don't barely realize that you're wearing it. It dries matte. And I literally, the first time I tried this one came in a BoxyCharm. This is the shade Warm Leatherette. It's a really pretty pink. I probably wouldn't own like a crazy pink lipstick if I wasn't on YouTube though, but it's beautiful. This one came in my BoxyCharm, like I don't even remember when, but it was this year, sometime in 2020, and I absolutely loved when I put it on. I went to eat lunch. I had my makeup on the whole day, and I looked in the mirror at night. It was still going strong on my lips. I also need to talk about glosses, because there's two glosses here that I absolutely love. The first one is from Fenty Beauty. This is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fussy. This is a great everyday gloss. The formula is amazing. It's not too sticky. It gives your lips a really nice sheen, and it just looks super pretty. I have to use this one. This is the Alamar Cosmetics Dulce lip gloss. Listen, oh my god, this formula is so amazing. I'm gonna put some on right now. I love the applicator. I love the color. I love the formula. It makes your lips look so juicy. I found it. This is the uncensored Fenty Beauty. This is like the truest red that you could ever own, honestly, and look at that. And again, the formula is really lightweight, and it looks really nice on the lips. My gosh, I'm loving for this lip combo. I've never done this lip combo before, and honestly, so iconic. All right, in terms of mascara, I only have high-end mascara. The first high-end mascara I ever owned was the Benefit They're Real. I actually just got this in PR. I also ended up buying the Benefit Roller Lash, which came out second. And then my absolute favorite mascara currently is the Benefit Bad Gal Bang. And what I love about this mascara is that it is so lengthening and volumizing at the same time. It has a plastic applicator, so it makes it like really grab onto your lashes. So in terms of lashes that I would own, I would probably own a pair of New Balance lashes. And if I had to choose one style in particular, it would be the Bella style. Ignore the case because they're so dirty, but it is what it is. Oh my gosh, I've worn these to death, but I would definitely own these just to wear for a special occasion, like a wedding or something. But they are 3D mink lashes, and I'm really trying to go cruelty free on my channel, so I definitely need to find some faux mink lashes that are like really comparable to these, because I would absolutely love. I believe New Balance does sell silk lashes. I'm just not a huge fan of silk lashes. I'd rather go faux mink. I don't know what they're made out of. I would also probably own a pair of Lily lashes in the style Miami, because those are my favorite iconic lashes. Like, I absolutely love them. I don't have a pair with me right now. I believe they're all in storage. If not, I declared them, so I don't know. But these I got in a BoxyCharm a few months ago, or like 2 months ago. These are Lashaholic luxury lashes, and these are in the shade. These are in the style They're Real, I swear. I love these for every day. As you can see, they're a really nice everyday lash. They're not too fluffy, they're not too big, they're perfect. And yeah, that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. This was so much fun to do. Let me know how you like this look. I think it turned out really nice with all the products that I would own if I was not on YouTube, if I was not a makeup artist. Let me know what you would own if you had a smaller makeup collection. Let me know what you do own and what's in your makeup collection. What's your favorite makeup item? And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me out so much. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. blah, blah, blah. The Makeup Revolution one, it's very, very nice, and it gives a really nice finish. Everything fell. Hello. All right, so for the rest of the face, let's do this. All right, okay. In terms of Lucy, like, I think everyone in their connect.